All right, let's roll. I've decided I don't care about the minigame so much. I think we're just going to kind of push towards the end here a little bit faster. As I waste time. Perfect. All right, we're good to go. Gonna make sure my archive isn't all busted up. Got my decaf. Got my controller, which doesn't want to say hi. Hello? There we go. Again, wireless. All right, so we're gonna go back to the haunted hotel for this Queen's Blood thing. Is that the game plan? Golden saucers, yeah, okay. It's right there. Go and bounce around. I lowered my volume a little bit. We'll see.
Fixing to fly?
I'm always fixing to fly. I think we'll go to Coral.
Be razzled and dazzled.
Yep. I wonder if we get access to the high wind in this game. Probably not. I feel like maybe the third game is going to be the spiciest in terms of overall access to the world, but I don't know. Guess we'll find out one day. The others went off to have fun without me. That's pretty rude. I feel like we missed out on romance options or something along the way, but that's okay.
We've arrived at your destination.
Okay, where's this Queen's Blood crap?
Just so you know, I was bitten by a zombie.
You haven't turned in days. You're gonna be fine.
Soon, because I don't think I have that much time left.
Where is he? I'm afraid you're not up to the challenge just yet. Go and train. I'll be here.
What? How dare you? I traveled all this way. Ridiculous. All right, back to the airstrip and go off to Cosmo Canyon. Go and fill out that place. Might be just exploration day, like synchronizing in Assassin's Creed.
Y'all need a lift?
It's right.
We
Yeah.
are cleared for takeoff. Appreciate the business.
You're welcome. Man, oh man. What is going on here? Something is busted. What's going on here? Don't understand. Ugh. God, technology is crazy. Well, What's happened? Oh, there we go. Operational. Annoying. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. I'm gonna have to pay more attention to it. All right. Doing it live, kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, we're not gonna do any of the Nibelheim stuff because yeah, we already good. Did all of that. All right, let's head here and let's go get that snapshot. Don't think I need to train at all. I do think I need to yeet myself off the edge here though. Hello, Nagogo and Ramir. One of the two is prettier than the other. I'll let you decide which one. Okay, she was trying to get your attention. And then I don't know. Open up the menu. Bam. Photo mode. Bam. Don't care. Bam. 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 I feel like the Twitch ingest server is being a potato today. Twitch has been behaving weird tonight. I don't really understand what's going on. How could you ignore her? She's a female. I wonder if it's just my connection in general that's being a potato today. Bam, 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 bam. Oops. Looks alright, whatever. Is kicking rocks your kink? Like, does that get your rocks off? No? Maybe I took it too far. Oh boy. Let's see here. I might be losing it, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just annoyed at how sore I'm going to be. I can feel it. You ever get that, like that hum in your muscles after a workout that you know is going to absolutely destroy you? Basically where I'm at right now. Absurd cramps in your forearms. That's a weird one. I just get super shaky, at least until I eat. Oh my god. I think my forearms are just better developed than yours for reasons. Why am I using... Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Reasons, yep. Eating sounds good. Yeah, fortunately I've already eaten, so we're good. I made some pasta, a little bit of homemade tomato sauce. And then some black bean sauce, which has been my obsession lately. You heard me, Ramir. Just reasons. I don't think Braver's that good. I can't remember if Disorder swaps the stance or not. I think it does. Yeah, okay. I guess I could like Disorder into Prime mode and then do stuff. Sure. Let's swap out to my more ideal party. And then let's go ahead and check out the equipment. I think we're good. No, we gotta synchronize with the tower. Mistakes were made. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, there's so much crap to find. Living the dream, I guess. Da, da, da. A book and you're ignoring her? Oh yeah, the pickup artist book. Yeah. I'm not referring to like a specific book, just the whole idea. Yeah, there was a bunch of memes about pickup artistry in the mid like 2010s or something. And one of the major techniques was you were supposed to do what's called negging, which is basically insulting her gently. And by insulting her, the idea is she's supposed to affirm her value in your eyes, so she tries to put more effort into it. Yeah, but the problem is that's the exact technique. There's actually a really interesting story. It was by a New York Times artist or a writer who was doing a thing on pickup artists, and he went by the moniker Style.
I'll show you hanging out. All set. You're gonna feel this one.
And he ended up meeting up with some pickup artist dude who took him under his wing, as it were. And the dude basically went from, you know, dweeb to whatever. But if you read into it, the whole thing was literally just practice makes perfect. And they acted like a team. But since the goal was sex and it wasn't long-term relationships, they targeted specific traits and places. Like the expectation was already kind of set up there. Anyway, the dude ended up getting pretty good at it, and then he just lost interest in it. Because he was looking for something more concrete, more long term.
Look alive, people. Rare ski variant. This is what you want. Here goes. Image of this variant was once so coveted that they were
How does this?
bring extinction. Not that black market dealers cared. Given this tragic blood was hardly falling still here.
I've got to unleash a limit attack? Are you freaking serious? Did I not put a cess on somebody? I thought I put it, yeah, on Earth. Did it work for his long-term purpose? I'm not sure where it ended up, but he ended up going long-term with some chick who wasn't falling for his nonsense. And I guess that the fact that his, newly acquired skills or whatever didn't work on her was actually part of the appeal. Now, I don't know what the status of that relationship is in like the long term, if they stay together forever, but they had like something on Oprah and a little bit of a TV circuit at the time, which I thought was conceptually kind of funny. But, this kind of came up during that whole time with, really big focus on the whole Me Too motion and all that other stuff. So these sort of exploitative activities, even though they were consensual, were being put under the microscope as well. So you could see where all the content was kind of drifting. I think there are a few things that you can actually take away from those sorts of activities. It's like you got to pay attention to people, No, everybody's dragged in certain directions. Like, it's not just women or men or whatever. We all have very similar traits. And I think we're products of our environment. Layers of like entitlement and cultural expectations based on roles that have been slammed into us over time. But yeah, it can be exhausting, especially when you're not really interested in the games. Just play video games, man. Sure, makes sense. What is this chungus?
I'll show you what I can do. You'll see.
Oops, that was the wrong ability, but okay.
Get him.
I wanted a radiant.
That'll do.
Go ahead and cure.
Sorry, but I gotta. Too much? No big deal. I'll take that. Get him. And we're safe.
Earth is really strong. So the guy who mentored this style guy, his name was Mystery, and he was basically this like pseudo gypsy dude with black fingernails, and he knew how to play or use tarot cards and do magic and stuff like that. That was his in, as it were. But he ended up releasing a book, and I sort of flipped through it, and it was a bunch of exercises on how to grow your observability, like your ability to observe others. It was how to get more confident with approaching random people. Like a lot of the things were like, you know, today, go find somebody and ask them where the best men's clothing store is, for example. Like just innocuous crap like that. But just getting used to the idea. So a lot of it was pretty practical. Like how many people do you know the eye color of, for example? Like just simple stuff. Do you ever see Brooklyn Nine-Nine? When Jake and
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data
what's
from
his
the crystal.
name?
This should allow me to strengthen your material.
Anyway, how he covers up one ear and he's like, do I have an earring? You know, they've been supposedly best friends for like, you know, years, and they'd spent the entire day together, and the guy never noticed that small detail. It's that kind of stuff, you know, learning not to overlook these small things that can actually give you a lot of insight into somebody's personality and, you know, what they're into.
Bring it on!
You're done. Here it comes. Ready?
That's the way to do it.
Brown. Can I get in there? I cannot. Was it though? How many people do you know that would know? No hesitation whatsoever. I didn't even have to think about it. Just bam. I think the only problem though is that statistically brown is like the most common color, I think. So you can kind of decide whether or not I just played the numbers or what. All right. How do I get up there? Oh, good. I have to try and fly there from... You go with the idea, I pay attention. I mean, I try to. Yeah, my eyes do that too, Ramir. It's because of the yellow light. Interestingly enough, the sun is actually mostly green, which is mind-blowing. Oh, I see. This is cool. Okay. So her eyes are probably some shade of blue. I think I effed up, but we might be able to salvage it. Head on over here, see what we can find. The ancient baths. Why did the chocobo just vector off to the side? Yeah, but her eyes are blue on her birth certificate, right?
Cloud, by analyzing the LifeSpring data, I was able to locate an old Republic transmitter chip.
Were you?
First, look for a weathered old ship. Then I trust you'll have no trouble.
You think they're brown, but they turn green and gray? It's weird. I'm missing... I don't know, sometimes my eyes turn green. Hello, Bobbiachi. You've decided to come over to the Twitch side permanently? The ancient baths have been completed. Basically, hang out with all the other weirdos. So which gang are you part of, Ramir? Twitch is better because of the emotes, yeah. Twitch does have a better live streaming community in general.
We should always run away, right?
Always run away, yeah.
One more shot.
Just take it in the face, I guess.
That'll do. Here it comes. One more shot. Can you take it? Let me handle it. You're up.
Hang back.
You can do it.
Let's on you.
Here goes. Can you take it? I got it.
I forget what abilities I gave her. Oh, still got cheat trap. Awesome. Big fan. Can't say on Twitch. Okay. Guess that makes sense. Who's the one I gave my ATB up thing to? Oh, it's you. Okay, that makes sense because I want to be able to like rage out.
These ruins are closely connected with the life stream.
Are they?
It's thought that they were created to help. I have complete faith your efforts will greatly aid our planet.
Let's go and investigate. Help out the planetologists.
No need to be shy, come now. Yuffie's gonna take you home.
Creepy. Some black materia nonsense. You actually want to travel there?
Yuffie!
Niall! Hulk!
AGVC is still on? No, it's not actually on. Like the
You too. We were worried. you might not
the
be
enhanced
out in time.
broadcasting is on, but I don't think I have HEVC encoding.
Clearly. Say, where's Sonon?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Splinter Cell. Where are my manners? These guys are from Avalanche HQ. They're the ones who helped me out back in Midgar. And I don't think they need an introduction.
Y'all were at the Shinra building, weren't you? Tell me, was Wedge with you?
These people are from the Yuffie DLC.
If you can tell me anything, anything at all, please,
Wedge, I'm sorry.
don't be. Just, I need to know.
FFmpeg's
After
good.
the Sector 7 plate fell,
If you want to go big
the
ding dong,
things
you
we
use
saw,
GStreamer, but
heard,
it's a little more complicated.
all the carnage, it was hell. We wanted to help, we really did. But how? It all seemed so hopeless. That's when the call came from the folks at Avalanche HQ. We learned it was the company that dropped the plate, and that they were gonna drop another unless we stopped them. HQ needed volunteers to help storm the Shinra building. This was our chance.
We knew it was the right thing to do. All of us.
Wedge and I ended up being assigned to the same truck.
GStreamer's pipelines are more powerful.
We'll infiltrate the building via the underground parking facility. From there, we make our way up, taking each and every floor.
We've lost contact with Lucia's team. I think we have
Wedge has a sandwich.
That's enough. First, we'll check in with Matt.
on it.
Let me just scooch on over here. I'm Wedge with the Splinter Cell.
Barrett's crew, right?
Mm-hmm. Here, try one of these. It'll help you calm down.
Thank you.
Pork sandwich. I could go for some of that. Wow, that was the most fake bite of sandwich ever.
Our team was heading upstairs to take out the president. I know what you're thinking. Avalanche doesn't do that. But when the plate fell, the rules changed.
Wedge is gonna have a heart attack.
Come on, man. Get the lead out. Don't want to be left behind.
Hey, thanks for the assist.
Help me out here.
All right, we're almost there, boys. At long last, we're gonna take back our world, find the bastards who stole it, and send them to hell.
Yeah.
I've got friends up there who need to know we're coming. Oh, sorry, but I didn't want them to get hurt, sir. Go, I'll catch up.
Ray.
At least there's an escalator this time.
All fired up, ready to fight.
Basically just getting a recap. Wedge. Poor Wedge. Man, there's a shocking amount of blood in this
It
game.
was him.
Thank you. Damn it.
Don't worry. It's all good, bro.
Hey, y'all heard that, right? That was Wedge.
Barrett, those who pass on become one with the life stream. I know what you thought you heard, but it was probably just the wind.
Whatever.
Is he?
In times past,
Kind of, I guess.
the Cetra came to fonts like these to give thanks to the life stream. There aren't many left, so we wanted to help preserve the few still standing. It felt like the least we could do, you know? For all those who returned to the planet.
Hey, Barrett. Why don't
Coal
we get them a
train.
hand? Help them
Like
spruce things up.
Gears of War.
There anything we can do for you?
I don't know, restore the planetary fonts? They're this region's main source of energy. And kind of like relief valves for the life stream.
It's convenient.
Busted as this one here? You can't even get close to do repairs. Mako's way too dense. So we figured we'd use a probe. Fix the fonts remotely. Thing is, little guy's just too old. Probably better off in a junkyard than with us.
Perhaps I can be of service? Robotics is one of my areas of expertise.
Oh.
Meet Robot Chadley. Or Robo-Chad if you prefer something abridged. At any rate, you should now have complete control over
Robo Chad.
Go on. Ask him to do something.
Fix it. Gears and gambits. Okay. I think that's what we're doing. Three types of robots can be deployed, each operating in accordance with its gambits and actions, which are programmed prior to the battle. Gambits determine a target. Actions determine what the robot will do to that target. All right. All right, that's a lot of complicated crap, but sure. Robots can be deployed from any of the three portals. They will move along their lane. Okay. Okay, which robot am I deploying? Oh, I get to choose. Oh, wait. The affinity was not what I expected. Okay, and I can use a thing to do some stuff. Okay. Just once. Yeah. Mini games everywhere, man. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. See how it goes. Okay, so my tier robots. I've never played FF12. So here I probably want to blast. Oops, that was the wrong variety. Actually, no, it's fine. Whatever. Grips. Oh, like the auto targeting sort of stuff. This is actually pretty annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, basically.
Wow.
It's a shame the others ain't here to see this.
Who says they're not?
What's that?
Pointing to the next live stream.
I believe that light will lead us to another set of
You
ruins.
just taught a 50-year-old lady how to install an SSD? Teach an old lady to fish?
Is it okay if we tag along?
Sure.
Was it exciting?
Whatever beef I've got with you,
Was it your boss's wife?
planet's welfare takes priority.
Nice. It took an hour? Oh. I always knew those people were weirdos. Took me like 8 hours to put my PC together though, so who am I to talk? Man, oh man. Payday is probably the 50-year-old woman.
Keep it together.
I'll show you what I can do. Don't worry.
Wait, have I analyzed the Griffin? I have not.
Sorry about that.
It's true. I should have just went for it.
One more shot. Let's start with
Oh my gosh. Annoying.
good night. That'll do. You okay? One more shot. Keep it up. Too much? This one's for you. Keep it up.
At least it turned out nice. I'm never doing RGB ever again though. Way too damn annoying. Also, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to talk myself into getting a new video card. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to do it at some point because this one's going to break one day. I mean, it's already 5 years old at this point. Lighting range tower. Moogle metal. Probably gonna be useful. Thing is, there's a Moogle thing nearby. I gotta decide when I'm gonna play Monster Hunter Wild.
It's on you.
I'm coming. This should make you stronger. It's your turn. Let me in here. The limit and beyond. Think fast. You want it? Keep it up.
Ah, gross. The tower's all the way up there. Okay. Can I actually climb my way up there? Or do I have to fly from some perch? Looking like flying's important. Oh, we got a floaty station thing here. Can I actually transmute anything new? It's been a while. I cannot. I don't have enough planet spirit. Okay, we gotta approach this from the other side, I think.
That kid's gotta be nearby.
I don't think this is gonna work. This should be fine though. Might not be good enough to get up though. Yeah. Disappointing. Can I like launch myself down that hole? It's kind of interesting. I can't drop off the ledge with this chocobo. It's got to be specific locations. Oh. Have a good night.
Maybe this'll do the trick.
What's the issue here? Boo.
I should do that again.
Cozy life. Yeah, let's fly in through that cave if possible. I can do it. No. Okay, apparently Chocobo Man does not want to go in there at all. Just freaking out. All right. It's okay. I didn't want to go in there anyway. I can now transmute new things. Giga potion. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna make this more and more annoying with obstructions. Oh. Up top. How does a boat get out here anyway? Nope. Gotta be on the other side, right? Like in the middle, maybe? With faith? It's gonna take more than that. A big old hurricane or something.
It's on you.
I'll show you what I can do. Grant us your strength. That'll do. This one's for you. Get ready. Here, get him. Gotta go for it now. That's that.
Aerith is overpowered. Absolutely crazy.
That's it. I think we're almost. I'll take care of you. Come on. See you around.
You be scared to ride a chocobo in real life? Have you ever ridden a horse? I imagine it's kind of the same thing. Like the animal's just kind of chilling. A salsa night? Holy crap. All the romance opportunities. So they're gonna have like different types of chips? Like salsa verde and just regular salsa? Scared to ride a horse too? I know, Nakoko. I think I'd rather go to the food one though. I was just messing with you. I remember watching some like salsa dancing how-to video or whatever, and it just seemed like you wiggle your butt around.
Don't overdo it.
But I mean, that's literally all dancing, so not unexpected, I guess. Salsa dancing looks hard. I mean, most dancing is difficult. But the thing you have to remember about dancing, especially in public, if you're dancing, you have bigger cojones than everybody. Just by the act of attempting it in public. People will grin and whatnot, but they're going to be jealous. They're going to be, wow. This guy has unbelievable sexual energy as a consequence of just being willing to even try. Or at least that's what I tell myself when I do these things. You should, Nakoko. It'll be fun. I'm sure you have the perfect dress for it too, so just go for it. No, but failing is succeeding. Just roll with it. Where am I even going? What's the goal here? think we're trying to get up as high as possible so I can go visit the Mughals. I don't know. And apparently not, according to the resident expert. What does it even mean? I wish I could speak every language on the planet. That would be an amazing superpower. Norteño? I don't know what Shona means either. I've already talked about how limited my Spanish is. So what's the point of that? How do I get to the Mughal thing? You figured it out. You're a salsa dancer now? Just a nickname like El Jefe. I should watch Army of Darkness. Boom. You got it, Bobby. Platum! Farata! I said the words.
Deal with that.
Can you take over for me? Here goes. Every little bit helps. You okay? This one's for you. It's your turn now.
Ow.
You ready? Bring every little bit. Beat them. Rock catch. No surprises there.
This lucky I sharpened my claws.
Rare capital.
Kinda in a rush, so
Don't overdo it.
I'll take care of them.
Guidance protocol. Lacking both visual and auditory senses, the Caprawire tracks
You loved me once.
unleashing a relentless stream of precise
Babe, you got real ugly.
because Caprawire tendrils are both supple and sturdy. Humans have used them as material for handicrafts throughout history. The lines of this particular layer
Maybe this will help.
Good night. You can do it. Let's go. The tendrils there's no telling which untapped potential these plant beings possess. We're trying to help us find out. Well fought. Though perhaps you could polish off those objectives next time?
Boo. How'd I manage to do that? Alright, let's give that another shot. There. I mean, he's dedicated his life to the blade. Let's be real. I too would dedicate my life to the blade if I actually had any talent in that. All right, how do I get up there? Do I go over here or something and then wander my way up? Kind of feels right. The old worm clearing. Cloud is just pure. Think he's like a thundercloud or just cumulonimbus? Wild Arm said a cloud-like soldier too. I mean, Final Fantasy has two. You got Zack and Cloud. They're basically the same person. I mean, even Genova was like, you know what? Let's just play a mix and match with their memories. Best of both worlds. Zack is the charming, energetic, positive one, and Cloud is the gloomy stick in the mud. Do I need to like jump over there and then come across or something? Like vanilla and chocolate. No, Zack only had one girlfriend, and that was Aerith. I don't think they do the boinky stuff. Vanilla and chocolate, yeah. There you go. Ice cream would be nice. You know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow? The same thing I ate today. And you know what I'm gonna eat the day after? The same thing that I ate today. My life is depression. That's okay. We got a goal. Gotta drive towards it. Can't let Bloodblade win. Disgusting. Fate worse than death. Chicken, beetroot, broccoli, and rice. That's pretty okay. Got lots of iron in that beetroot. I used to eat a lot of beets, but they were too annoying. Ball from F of 8 or Cloud? Like me? If I was into dudes? I feel like Squall would be a better choice, to be honest. But F of A was literally the romance Final Fantasy. Where's the next? Hollywood weight loss diet meal? It's just like a beet. Turnips or something. Where are the butts? Last treasure. You would go for Cloud? Okay. No accounting for taste, I guess. If I was a scumbag game developer, where would I put this chest? I'm not going over there just yet, but that is where I want to go at some point. Can I not launch myself off here? Cloudo. Where is it? Where is the chest? I have no idea, friends. No idea. What are the boundaries anyway? Oh, there it is. Haha. Every so often you can click and get 50 goldfishes? Who's giving you free goldfishes? What a scam. I work hard for those things. You just steal them? My God. In this economy, I know. My God. You're so rich in goldfish. It's true. I thought about putting a 1,000,000 point reward, which was like, I'll buy you whatever game I'm playing. But 1,000,000 points is like 3 years of watching. It's some insane amount. Maybe I could make like 500,000. $500,000. Isn't that good enough? What would be 1,000,000 point worthy? It's like a plane ticket or something.
transmuter chip. It's buried in some nearby mountain ruins. Currently, a survey of these ruins is in progress, but we suspect they were built by the ancients, or others like them.
Never got Hawkins cheesies for Nakoko when she was in Canada.
For the transmuter chip.
Opportunity was missed. Can I get to the Moogle thing from here? Yeah, it's true. Maybe now that the US is being dicks, Canada won't require a visa. Although I hear getting a visa in Canada isn't super hard. I'm sharpening my knife, Kupo. Well, yeah, your past indiscretions are going to impede you a bit. Oh yeah, the whole reason why Canada even put a visa requirement for Mexicans in the first place was because of American pressure. I mean, you basically proved that you were gonna leave, right? So they have no real reason to block you. It's like you didn't commit crimes that they discovered and you left the country. Those are the key elements. I don't know when I'm gonna go to the States next. I have contemplated driving down there for electronics or something, but the dollar right now. My God. Yeah. It is the risk. Yeah, the Canadian dollar is insane right now. Insanely bad. What are we looking at? 1 USD to CAD. Yeah, it's like $1.43. So that means retail, for every American dollar I want, I have to pay 1.5 Canadian dollars, basically. So my currency is 50% worse. It's really bad.
Would you mind rounding up all the Mooglets for me?
I mean, yeah, pesos are screwed for sure. I mean, there's always layers of garbage. I'd be better off probably emigrating from Canada and just becoming an American. Like, just financially. I think I'm about to get yoked. I had no idea that was a thing. Nice. Got some weird parasites sticking out of my head. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Kupo.
Nobody would notice that I'm not American.
This emporium is officially open, and it's all thanks to you. There's
My accent's super neutral. I'm a random white dude. My name is Michael Smith. Like, I got everything. You'll notice? Yeah, but you know history. Okay, thank you. Oh my God.
Shop to your heart's content, Kupo.
Hey, Mr. Riley. Don't apologize at all. The fact that you even come by is amazing. My God. For people who have never streamed before, just the idea of having one person show up and chat every now and then is fantastic.
Did you find anything you like, Kupo?
Anyway, I hope it was a sidetrack for a good reason, not an annoying reason. I got so many Moogle medals, but I don't know what to do with them. And it was good. All right, I don't want to be here anymore. How do I escape from this hell? Oh wait, we already did. Never mind. Okay. How do I get into this area? I think I need to fly from here, maybe? No, I already tried that, didn't I? Whatever, let's go check it out. My subscribership journey. Okay, so it'd be cool to be able to monetize on YouTube, but nobody watches the videos anyways, so it's not like it matters. Most of my subscribers came from this brief experiment that I did where I was making shorts. Shorts are probably the easiest way to get traction because live like gaming content, unless you've got some sort of like pseudo documentary sort of thing going on where you're actually talking about the game, nobody cares. It's not what YouTube's about. You can't sleep at 3? That's lame. You had an expected takeout? What's an expected takeout? Was it like something tasty? I feel like something's getting lost in translation here. But I switched back to making YouTube shorts again. The problem with YouTube shorts wasn't making the short itself. It was finding the content for it because I never remember to mark it off when something interesting happens. Like, that's my problem. And I really don't want to rewatch all my stuff, you know? Like, that's what it takes. Why can't I? What's the point of this? You ordered some food, you're starving, and it was collection only. I actually go and pick up my food all the time. I basically never have it delivered. That's where a viewer timestamps in the comments. I mean, if somebody wants to do free labor like that, great. Like, sometimes people make awesome clips. There's a few of them for sure. But I can't expect people to do that for one. Anyway, it's just exhausting too, because sometimes a short won't even get shown to anybody. Like, I made a short and it had literally 0 views. Like, it never got shown to anybody. And I don't understand why. The algorithm is this arcane thing, and the reality is I've never, you know, wanted to, well, it'd be nice to be able to turn this into a living, but it's not going to be a thing anytime soon. Setting my own Discord server up? I have one, man. We watch movies on Sunday, and sometimes I have private streams. Yeah, so I tag stuff, but YouTube has explicitly stated that tags aren't used for discovery purposes, so there's that. Also, how the heck do I get over there? Anyway, there's some trick to it that I don't know about. Some of the shorts blew up like crazy. I got like 20,000 views on some of them, but it's just I don't know what triggers that behavior. It has nothing to do with the comments either, because even some of my most commented shorts don't go anywhere. Anyway, it was more trouble than it was worth. It was an okay experiment. I think the reality is, if I'm going to go that route, I'm going to have to put more effort into things than I want to. I actually started editing some of my videos down, but those also didn't get any traction. I need to actually finish up the Disco Elysium stuff because it's half complete and I don't really like having it sitting there. Although now that I have a faster CPU, it should be faster because a lot of the rendering was the biggest time sink. Although I was using GPU for that. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, if you're trying to stream for profit purposes, you're doing it wrong. You need to either be like a high tier tournament player or something like that. Like you need to have that draw. And let's be real, I'm not that funny. If you're going to make content for YouTube, it's either got to be shorts, in which case people are willing to spend like 15 seconds to watch some nonsense and they don't really care. Or it's got to be curated for YouTube. It's got to be like an actual video, like intended to be watched in long form rather than just some jackass playing stuff. Asmongold got big for two reasons. One, he was one of the very first people making guides for achievement hunting in World of Warcraft, and there was very few other people doing that. And he's also a reaction streamer, so he takes other people's content and delivers hot takes that happen to resonate very well with a populace-centric audience. Yeah, everybody's got a thing, Mr. Riley, but most people aren't on YouTube for that kind of thing. Never mind, discovery is really the major issue too. Like if you're not big, you're not going to get big. And I mean, Asmongold's at the point where he can pay somebody else to do the videos, right? Make the shorts, make sure that he's constantly part of the zeitgeist.
It's on you.
So he was a product of effort, timing, and he had his niche, and you know he's done really well for himself as a result of that. But I don't want to become a freaking reaction streamer. The reality is, people get lucky all the time. A lot of the earlier big streamers got big just because at the time it was kind of hard to stream. It was expensive. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the crap kicked out of me. There are some people that are big and I just don't understand why. Like at all.
So it's my turn?
I don't know. They got that je ne sais quoi, right? I'm a little envious for sure. All right, let's go and try to fix this mess. Karaga!
We'll make it quick. Finish him off.
Leave it to me.
Here he comes. This one's for you.
So long.
I'll show you. I won't let you do much.
Wait, Tifa got petrified? Oops.
That was quick.
Poop indeed. I remember reading about this dude who like maxed out 2 credit cards and then moved to Dubai to start his streaming career, and I was just like, why? If you're gonna max out 2 credit cards, just go get a degree or something, or get an apprenticeship. I can't think of anything more insane, to be honest. My God. All right, let's head down here and rest. New Zealand has decent internet? That's a weird time zone to stream in, though. Like, another way you can get bigger streaming is stream in the middle of the night, like North America. You catch this weird audience which is looking for something to do, you know, in the graveyard shift, and you catch a little bit of the other side. Am I going to stream another hour or two? Maybe max an hour. I usually go to bed around 11, and we're about half an hour of the way there. I was going to get another coffee.
Keep it together.
So it's my turn? Commencing guidance protocol.
Decaf, of course.
These saw huggins are closely
Unfortunately, I'm not a career streamer, so I've got to be ready for my job tomorrow.
intelligence and social behaviors and have been observed hunting and losing trademark tridents. Their protective carapaces are so tough that the warriors of Cosmo Canyon once fashioned them. I got
How the heck? I think I'm gonna have to just go with Aerith, and then just go full freaking Blizzaga. Oh, I can't. Can I just do something here? Okay, we're gonna go blast. Nice, there we go. All right, have a good night, Bobby. Thanks for stopping by. Working nights is how you catch the better streams. There's gotta be a bunch of like UK Euro streams. Like, that whole space has way better internet than North America does, so it's got to be way easier. But maybe the English speaking community isn't as rich. I don't know. To be fair, we could probably use fewer English streamers. There's already enough of us out there. A little variety is good. How the heck do I get over there? I just bounce down here. This might actually work. Oh, this is the other side of the bathhouse. How do I... Maybe launching off of here or something? I don't know. A squeaky avatar, they disappear within weeks. If you're streaming with the expectation to get big, it's soul destroying. Like, I've been at it for 4 years. Can you imagine like chasing some dream for like 4 years and getting nowhere? Like, it's definitely something. I understand the VTubers though. The idea of being anonymous, you know, and being able to live your dream or whatever. Not everybody's as naturally beautiful as me. If I was a chick, I would definitely be a VTuber just to avoid a lot of the harassment and stuff that goes along with it. Yeah, Nakoko's the only brave one. Oh. The high-pitched voice that they amplify? Do you think they go full ooh voice with a filter of some variety? I've thought about doctoring my voice a little bit, but mostly to make it more rumbly, you know, appealing. Some people actually have those squeaky voices naturally. You know, I've never actually considered the idea that maybe they're actually really ramping it up. Yeah, streaming's harder than people think it is. You actually have to pay attention to chat. I mean, you get some people that kind of get big on one game and then they want to change games, but they know that their audience is just going to F off. It's this weird tug of war mentally. Maybe Benjafins is in the channel here lurking somewhere, but he had that same problem where he got, you know, large enough playing this awful game called The Long Dark. I remember Mathel1 talking about this. He's an Australian Path of Exile streamer. And fortunately, he chose a game and got big on a game that changes every 3 or 4 months. So, I mean, it's not as awful as it could be. But man, when he went and streamed anything other than Path of Exile, his audience tanked. Like 80 or 90% of people just vanished. So one of the most common questions he used to get during those, you know, ask me anything type of things was, you know, how do you play this game all the time? He's like, well, it's my job. So, you know, I really don't want to get into that kind of space. Billy Hollywood had this same quandary where he just got tired of PUBG, but because it was the thing that had the traction, if he wanted to build, he had to keep grinding it. It's like, I already spent enough energy at work. I don't need to have it drag into my video game time. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Like, I don't care if people don't like the game. I play what I want. It's all it boils down to. Some people stick around, some don't. Some people just kind of like show up every once in a while. That's cool too. I think there's nothing more flattering than somebody wasting time on you.
Keep it together.
Here goes.
ATB boost.
Make you stronger.
That didn't make any sense, but okay. Quote. I really enjoyed the tech of streaming for a while, but can definitely get very frustrating. I think audio balance is probably the worst part. Man, I rated this one streamer after one of my fitness streams, and the dude never read chat, ever. Why are you even streaming? Some people are naturally more interesting than others, right? And everybody else kind of wants something different. You know, some people want to fantasize about a potential relationship. Other people like their insight into certain topics. Some people just like the way they play certain games. It's all over the place. Sniper Elite. My God, I've never played that game. Steel Division. I actually find like mill sims to be super boring, even the vehicle based ones. Like I would never play World of Tanks or, you know, warships or whatever like that. It's just, I don't even think I could play the mechas like Armored Core or whatever. There's just something about vehicle games that doesn't do it for me. need to learn how to frown less. I think that's my primary goal. Most of the time when I watch my own stream, I'm just like, just constantly pissed looking. It's pretty funny. Another thing I had to get over when I started streaming was my voice. I still don't like it. Yeah, that's cool, right? Like, what do you talk about? Especially if the person's not saying anything. Supersized RTS? Decks of armies for campaigns. Interesting. You have me intrigued, sir. Can I do this and then, like, get higher? No, I cannot. How the heck do I get over there? Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. That reminds me, I need to give away another game at some point. I got a few in my back pocket. It's for the pink hair. My voice is fine. Yeah, I've been told that before. Like, but there's a difference between the intellectual piece and the emotional piece. Like, we're our own worst critics, right? That's 1.5 months more than me. I'm not supposed to get up there. This is really obnoxious. Like, verticality just changes the whole dynamic. I just... Is this some air dash I'm not aware of? Can I maybe bounce on over from here? Oh wait, that's the cave. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that doesn't work. Does it? Oh my god. Lisp in 16. I don't know, you gotta choose the microphone for the voice, I think. My early streams are really bad, just from a technical standpoint. I wish I kept my Doom Eternal stream. That was probably my magnum opus. It was my greatest stream ever. It was even fun for me to watch after. That's how good I thought it was. But that was before I got on the YouTube train and started archiving everything. It's true, the Doom Medieval game actually looks really sexy.
We're in dangerous territory now.
You gonna redo Doom Eternal? What a masochist. That game was actually really hard. The Marauders were a pain in the ass.
Someone looks kind of shaky. Too much?
Never undergone scientific study, or perhaps those who try fell prey to the truth.
Someone looks kind of shaky.
It's a golden opportunity. Remember though, keep an eye on those powers.
You okay? Come on, team. Seize the field.
That was a good sequence. Yeah, the shield ones with the doggos. They were absolutely awful.
I'm not going outside.
I ended up super shotgun plasma looping to cancel the reload animation.
I knew you'd come through, Cloud. After processing the intel you gathered, and
I designed a combat truck.
while it is true that you provided assistance, I am the one who
Yeah.
created it. At any rate,
That's a good way to do it too. Same idea, right? Blast the ballista, switch to the shotgun, and then switch back to the ballista again. It was such a pain in the ass, but it worked. Yeah, I was hammered the entire time I played that game too, so maybe that was contributing. Took me over an hour to kill the last guy. It was not great. I've been debating whether or not I should keep my fitness streams up on YouTube or whatever. Do you think it would be closer to go from there to there? Wait, why am I even thinking about that? Can I not just go up here? I don't remember that. There was a lot of stuff that was pretty freaking tilting though. I really like the parkour in that game. Definitely had something going for it. Ah, that's probably what I do. Can we get up there? Okay, I got a plan. Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of tanking in games, and so I think it's really gonna jive with my mentality. I should get Sekiro at some point. Just sword and board my way to great justice. So I think I know what I need to do, but how do we execute? I think I need to get over those training course things. There's that. This has got to serve a purpose, right? You cried on Sekiro? Because of the content, or just like questioning your competence as a gamer? I don't know. If I can beat Liza P on the hardest difficulty, I can beat Sekiro, I imagine. Liza P was rage-inducing. That game had some of the worst enemy patterns I've ever encountered. How the heck do I get up there? I feel like this is the way. I've just gotta get high enough. Maybe I gotta go from the other side over there into this one. And artist from soft game. Now you got me intrigued, man. I mean, if it's not fun, right, just put it down. That game's got to be pretty cheap by now, right? It's been a while. I got other games I want to finish up first, though. I still have the Starfield DLC to punch through, and we got well, Monster Hunter Wild now. And Callisto Protocol, which I'm actually pretty excited for. I mean, at least as far as I get excited for video games. Man, I am friggin' lost here. Like, why even have these fan things around here? They do nothing. 70% off. I try not to buy games unless they're like $20 or less. There's a website that I use. It's called the Is There Any Deal? Keeps track of historical pricing for different things. All kinds of nonsense. Works out pretty okay. Have a good night, man. How the heck do I get in here? This game sucks. Just throw yourself into the pit. Okay. Maybe I've got a... You think people buy games from me then? I do sometimes. I've definitely turned down a lot of games though. I don't want people coughing up like $80 for some friggin' game for me. Like Paz tried to give me Dragon's Dogma and some other things. Like I just well, you can make up your own rules. Like I'm not gonna judge, but I just did not want that. The entitlement is real. And that's fine. Spider-Man was super fun. I think I figured it out. Spider-Man was actually shockingly fun. It was a really good brawler. I did not expect it to be as entertaining as it was. Yeah, it's less about that. Like, I do want to play Dragon's Dogma 2. It was brand new. I was playing something else. You know, the dude was being super generous, but I didn't feel like I was going to give him value for his money. I didn't really understand where it was coming from. Like, I just didn't want to take advantage of that moment. I mean, maybe, but Yeah, I don't know. I decided to draw a line for whatever reason, and it was just what it was. Most of the time I want to discuss these sort of things before somebody, you know, gets me a game to play, because one, it's got to be something I'm kind of interested in playing in the first place, and two, I got to make sure it's not something insane. Like, I doubt Paz is some fabulously wealthy dude, right?
To find that chip if we used a chocobo.
It's the regional pricing. Like, if I want to buy a game, I can buy the game. I'm not in a spot where it's that big of an issue. It's just there's so many games, it just doesn't make sense for me to, you know, stick on the newest stuff. They haven't rejected a gift from you? I've rejected Shadow a couple of times. What else? Like, I don't even announce when it's my birthday stream. It just happens, and nobody knows any differently. Oh, most people don't anyway, but you get the idea. Like, I don't try to milk it. It just feels dirty. Exactly. Nothing but trouble. I think part of the problem, especially with somebody that I don't really know much of, it got this weird, like, parasocial sort of obligation attached to it. It's like that dude who spent like 10 grand to go visit some streamer chick, and you know for a fact that he was hoping that there would be some spark or something, right? Like, it's hyper cringe. It's fine to be hopeful, but man, oh man, don't go just for that kind of thing. Like, make sure it's somewhere where you're gonna have a chance to experience something new, just in case it doesn't, you know, play out the way you think it's going to. I don't want to ever be on the end of that kind of thing. There you go, Nakoko. You can be special. The internet's a weird place. Can be positive, can be negative. It's like everything else. Boop. 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 I'm kind of getting tired of 70-hour RPGs again, though. Oh my god. What is Tifa doing? Looking at her hands. I'm looking forward to the greatest Mexican holiday. Cinco de Mayo.
Don't overdo it.
I'm coming.
Maybe this'll do the trick.
Go on.
I felt a little bit of an eye roll.
Don't worry. The plan is
That'll do.
Okay.
One more shot. Okay. Why don't you leave the
It's kind of like St. Patrick's Day.
You're gonna feel this one. Come on. You ready? Finish him off.
Burn down.
People just use it as an excuse to gorge themselves on burritos and be mildly racist for a while. Like, it's fine, but that's basically it. Exactly.
Anyone else smell monsters? Yes, I do.
Coming through. Deal with that.
Here goes. Golems are not living creatures. They're soulless clay dolls, animated only by
Soulless.
Maybe this will help. Ancients created them
Wait.
long ago with technology. Though it remains unclear why they would have left their constructs in a place like this. We may never know the answer. After the disappearance of their masters, the golems fell into transformation, corrupted by impurities flowing through the light stream. Please put an end to this destructive rampage. For the sake of the locals, nothing else.
Do I have arrow? I do.
Wow! Let me enjoy the ride. You asked for it. This one's for you.
Hang back. Take the lead.
I'm coming. You'll be blown away. One more shot. Here it comes.
Why is it not getting pressured? Interesting. Kind of confusing, to be honest.
It's your turn. I got this.
Hurry. Here, go in. It's okay. Hang in there.
Let's do this.
Huh.
That's eliminated. Next time, see if you can clear all the objectives too.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be Easter time.
Magnificent. Have this region's
One glance at the data will tell you.
I don't recall. If you haven't noticed, I'm so pleased. Quick.
Cloud. If you're in need of a challenge, know that another combat.
I need to figure out how to pressure this enemy. What the heck? For me, the 21st is going to be a holiday.
Rare golem variant detected. Commencing guidance protocol.
Don't overdo it.
I'll take care
Golems
of
are
them.
not living creatures. They're soulless clay dolls, animated only by the life stream. It's thought that ancients created them long ago with unique technology. Though it remains unclear why they would have their constructs in a place
Stay
like
strong,
this.
okay? Let's start
Oh,
over
no.
here.
After the disappearance of their masters, the golems fell into disrepair, corrupted by impurities flowing through the life stream. Destructive rampage. For the sake of the locals, nothing else. Just take a deep breath. You can do it.
No escape. There, bring it up. I can't. I won't.
Why is she getting the crap out of her so hard here? How do I? Very strange. There we go. I have no idea how that happened, but I'll take it.
Excellent work completing our combat objectives. Though I suspect it wasn't much of a challenge.
I mean, Tifa died. I guess that's a thing. What else can I make that matters? Not on Beast Hide. Draconic Ring, that sounds cool. Safety bit. Sure. I guess level 15 is going to be the highest crafting level. Cool. The Yggdrasil bracer will be a big deal. Holy goat. This came out of nowhere. When in doubt, go higher, I guess. Oh, it's one of these things. Don't really want to do this. Oh. Do I not even have the option to do anything about this yet? Ah. Chadley, what the heck, man? Oh well, at least it's close to the tower. I'm gonna call it a night, I think, for now anyway. Yeah, it's probably as good a place as any. Yeah. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. Or Wednesday. Oh, Tuesday as well, I guess. Halfway through the week. I want to rush to the weekend. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.